Hello and welcome back to my channel. I have a new fall cupcake design that is all buttercream. And each of these piping techniques are really useful and can be applied to other projects as well. I'm using my easy vanilla buttercream frosting recipe, which you can find on my website and on my channel here. I've created this mustard yellow color using lemon yellow and buckeye brown liquid gels by Chef Master. Starting with a 1M tip, which is a medium open star tip, I'm just going to pipe a plain rosette spiral onto each cupcake as a base for our pumpkin patch. Start by squeezing some buttercream onto the center of the cupcake to attach it, then spiral your hand around while maintaining even pressure until the entire cupcake is covered. Then at the end, gradually release your pressure to finish off the spiral. I wanted to reuse the yellow to make the orange for the pumpkin, so I'm adding a little bit of this burgundy buttercream I made earlier and a little bit of orange by Chef Master as well. Here's what the orange looked like, as well as all the other colors I'd created previously. If you have any more questions about color mixing, please let me know in the comments and I'd be happy to help. I'm just filling up this piping bag with an 869 tip. It's a large open star tip with the orange for the pumpkin. I also used a number 2 tip, which is a small round tip, with this green for the pumpkin vines, as you'll see later. And then for the leaves, I actually used each of the colors I made. I wanted it to look like the leaves were changing colors and that they were all different as each one is piped. So I loaded up the last piping bag with everything. I started with some ruffly leaves the pumpkins are going to sit on. I'm using a 103 petal tip here, keeping the narrow end out and the wide end down. Just pipe a few little rufflies, like very small petals. And then I place the pumpkin with the 869 tip right on top. For the stem, I just used a tip 16, which is a small star tip. And then I followed this with the vines using the tip 2, just making some curly cues and swirls. Lastly, I used a coupler system to change out my tip 103 for my tip 352, as I wanted to make some pointy leaves as well. And I added those right on top of the first leaves, just filling in any gaps. I really like the variety of colors in the leaves, and this was created again by filling the piping bag with each of the different fall colors that I made. Here we can watch the process again. And here is what they look like before I added some sprinkles. This cute fall colored sprinkle mix with little candy squirrels is caramel flavored, and it is by Shorty Cakes and Cupcakes. I will link them in my description. I made sure each of the pumpkin patch cupcakes each had a squirrel. And here is how they turned out. They were such a fun project. It's fun to do a cupcake entirely in buttercream. Let me know what you think, and happy fall. Thank you for watching.